Alright guys, I'm back here at the dump site, house site. Most of the things I found, the bottles, dump site was right up here. I came down here just to poke around, and I actually just came across another Capers bottle. I think this one might be bigger, the same size, but pretty awesome. I'd love to use my detector in here because look, there's just stuff everywhere. I mean, there's just pottery, unfortunately broken medicine bottle, but nice embossing on it. But just came across a nice little suspender clip that just popped out, so I have to keep my eyes peeled, and I'm going to keep digging around, guys. It might be another Capers bottle, or it is, but hopefully it's whole. Oh, I think this might still have a cork in it. All right, let me get around it, and we'll get to it. But look, just see all this pottery everywhere. Oh, we might keep this. I'm not sure what this is, either a horse or a bunny, but it broke. But yeah, there's stuff everywhere. So I've never really dug a dump like this, so we'll just go slow and see what we find. All right, we're still digging that out, but as I came across this piece. Look at that, something Deal Lake. Boom, it's whole, folks. Beautiful. Keep on digging. This is the key, the keep to go through pile again. Harmonica reed plate. That was with the pinpointer, but I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm not sure what I found, but a pretty cool piece of glass, I think. But yeah, rainbow color. All right, keep scraping. Look at that. Is that a perfume or ink bottle, maybe? But look at that nice, beautiful bottom. All right. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, this is a fancy little doodad. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe a suspender clip broken again, but... Alright, I just came up from that spot. I was coming up to the first spot that I found the bottles, and look what's just sitting on the surface. Are you serious? I've never found a skeleton key. Right on the surface. Oh yeah, we're gonna take a picture of that. Alright, I left where I was digging the bottles and the glass and stuff. Came back to where the house was probably sitting. I just got myself a Wheatie, so first coin. Good solid. Alright, shotgun head stamp. Fold it over. Alright, nice little bullet here. Alright, Wheatie number 2. I was digging down there. You kind of see where the dark spot is where I was digging earlier in the video. Came up to where the house site was somewhere close to here, and there's still some coins, so let's keep on. The signal right to the left of it. There's the hole. All right, turned out to be Wheatie number 2 of the spill, Wheatie number 3 of this hunt. All right, there was a third signal, and I just did a little flip. Looks like we have another penny. Yeah, it looks like another wheat cent, so 3 wheat cent spill. Let's keep on. Another one in this spill. Let's see if there's any other denominator. Alright, it's the third one I found at the site of one of these blank, kind of like dog tags or something like that. But yeah, should go in. Alright, it's pretty cool. It's just a Sears stainless steel measuring ruler thing. So. Alright, everyone, we're back here after a week break. Apologies about that. Didn't have much luck. I did get out a couple times here and there for the last 2 weeks prior. Before this video, but just haven't had much, didn't film much. Anyways, it's good to be back. Hope you guys missed me. But anyways, I went back to the home site that I just happened to discover on the side of one of the streets around me, my local neighborhood, and some local woods, patch of woods. I was bored, it was nice out. I said, why not? I had a couple hours to kill. So first I went to the creek. I was just wanted to get into some creek hunting more. But just lots of trash, not much going on. But I did find just these 2 pieces of Coke bottles, which stay tuned for the end. There's a reason that I saved these 2, besides just 2 pieces of cool American history. But anyways, as you saw from the video, I started digging in the dump and found another part of the dump and had pretty great success. And then I went back to the home site for about 30-40 minutes at the end just to see if there's anything that I missed. And as they say, and as you learn and as I continue to learn, is it's never hunted out. So if you're bored one day and have nowhere to go to an old site, an old park, change your settings, you know, leave it wide open. Don't discriminate or notch out any numbers or any tones. But anyways, on to the wrap up here, so it's not terribly long. As I mentioned from the creek, we got these 2 pieces of coke, and we got this nice piece of pottery, but it's, I don't know if that's a piece of glass on top, but pretty cool. And then from the dump, we got the harmonica reed plate. So I think there'd be 2 of these, and then a piece of wood. The wood rots away, and the harmonica brass reed plate remains. We got a 60, was that 5 nickel, and then just a Lincoln Memorial cent. Didn't even get a date. That was not from the dump. Sorry, that was from the home above the dump at the home site. Let's stay on the dump site. We got the suspender clip. It's a Lindsay brand. Oops, sorry. A Lindsay brand, and pretty cool. It's got dates, patent dates, August 2nd, 1898. Flexible with another patent date up there. So again, makes sense for the dump, which dates to the 1890s to the early 1900s. We found 2 more Caper bottles. These are actually different brands. You can see the makers, or whatever, the mark at the bottom is just 2 dashes or something like that. But on this one, I haven't quite been able to figure it out. I can't even get, there we go. Anyways, yeah, Caper's bottles. And then on top of the ground was a beautiful key, which is crazy to me because I've walked by the spot at this point tens of times. Never saw it, and as you saw, it was literally just sitting on the surface. So again, never hunted out, you know, with weather, events, rain, wind, snow, you never know, things just get to the surface. And the reason why I stopped at the dump site was I saw a piece of glass sticking out that I just was like, hey, I never saw that piece of glass. So I just decided to get down, do some digging, and voila. Continuing with the dump, we got, besides that Lindsay suspender clip, we got this other clip. The part in the back broke, that flipped. You can see kind of like the teeth or whatever they're called, but pretty cool little fancy maybe Victorian design. And then we got this nice piece of pottery. It says Deal Lake, and I was able to identify this thanks to the wonderful world of Facebook. So it was a souvenir plate made by the Roland Marcellus company. They were New York importers. Excuse me, that imported us, as I said, souvenir, you know, pottery stuff. Oh, again, sorry about that. It is rush hour here in New Jersey. But yeah, back to the plate. They were from New York. They imported souvenir plates from Staffordshire, England, and then it dates from the 1890s to 1900s. So again, makes sense to the site. And the plate was called Views of Asbury Park. I have a picture of it here before, prior in the video when I found the piece of it. Had besides having Deal Lake, it had I think a picture of the casino, the boardwalk. It's in Monmouth County. It's a county along the Jersey Shore. A place I actually know relatively well, so pretty cool about that. And this beautiful piece of glass. It's my first piece of. Ooh, it's not breaking. Sorry. It's with my first piece of what they call carnival glass. You see that beautiful finish on it. But it is see-through, so it is glass. And it's carnival glass. It was called carnival glass because later, in the early to later first half of the 1900s, they were given out as carnival prizes because they kind of were worthless in a sense. They were made, there was some horns. It was an iridescent surface shimmer, sometimes known as Aurora glass or rainbow glass. It was found in the early 1900s by the Fenton Art Glass Company. It was originally known as Iridil, however you pronounce that, but it was mainly popular in the teens and the 20s, and then as I mentioned, in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, mainly the 50s, it was given out as carnival prizes because it was not really worth anything, because they were trying to imitate Tiffany and more expensive brands, and it did not really catch on, so yeah, no one really cared about it. And then just the last piece from the dump, just this nice piece of pottery, nice rose finish. And then just walking around above the dump at the home site, we got 5 more wheat cents, 4 in one spill. Unfortunately, no silver was to be had, and they are called wheat cents. I don't know if I have one clean enough. I'll get it clean because there's 2 stalks of wheat right there and right there, and they were minted from 1909 to 1958. So just a good coin to find, just to give you a sense. Hey, I'm in the right place. Keep on digging. And then, as you saw, I mentioned skeleton key, and then bullet. I did not keep the shotgun shell casing or head stamp. I have tons of those, so into the trash went. So at least we got it out of the ground. I found 5 more of these things. I think I have 3 more from previous hunts, different shapes. They're blank. These are all acorn shapes. I think I have a bell shape maybe and something else. I don't know if they're all dog tags or some rabies tags or some sort of animal tag that are just blank waiting. If they lose one, they could make it, or if they get a new pet, they could make it. Someone mentioned it could be telephone pole tag, something similar, which would make sense. So I don't know what they are. They are blank. Someone mentioned maybe it's very faint writing. I'll try and clean one of them up or some of them up just to see if there is some writing on it. And then the last 2 things, we got this stainless steel ruler from Sears, and it's actually a machinist ruler, which I didn't know that was a thing. It would actually have like a slide on it, and it's used to precisely measure tension in springs. So pretty interesting. We learned something. This is exactly why I got into this hobby, is history and to learn things. As it starts to rain, let me finish up last thing. So this thing, I have no idea what it was. I don't know if it was part of a car or something. You can see it has markings on it. It has a 4 right there. I posted again on Facebook, so big shout out to Facebook, a group called ID Me. If you're a metal detectorist, or if you're a metal detectorist and you find things you don't know what they are, it's a great group on Facebook, and also it's awesome to see what people find, and also the knowledge that people possess. Yeah. So what this is actually have to immortal mortar and pestle. If you don't know what mortar and pestle is, I don't know why that's so hard to say. It's been used since, like, the Stone Age. It's just something hard, piece of metal or ivory or something to crush, and then there'd be a bowl. You put something in it, nuts or grain or something, crush it up, make it into a powder. So yeah, this is a brass part to it. I don't know if 4 is the size, the weight, the length I think is, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe it's 4 inches from line to line, top line to bottom line. So really, really cool. You never know. You never knew. I never knew, you never know. But yeah, very, very cool. I didn't think I was, I forgot this bottle also from the dump. Not sure if it's perfume or condiment or ink. Pretty cool little bottle. I didn't think I was going to go back to the site, but like I mentioned, I had some time, so I said, hey, why not? And last but not least, let me just mention, I did open up an Etsy shop. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in previous videos, but yeah, I opened up an Etsy shop. It is called Finds from the Ground. I will post a link in the description below. So I decided to start selling some of the things I found. Yes, they look good in a glass bowl in my room, or yes, they look good in a protective sleeve in my drawer. I'm saying both of that a little sarcastically, but anyways, yeah, started to sell things. So yeah, check it out if you're interested in things. Got some pieces of pottery, some beads, buttons, plastic buttons, Boy Scout neckerchief slides, Hot Wheels cars, all kinds of cool things. So anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next week's video. And as always, when you're out there, pick up some trash.